it has been so far. It's still your Artsy Thursday right here on Wake Up Nigeria, and we're about to have our final conversation with our beautiful last guest. Her name is Yetunde Omobolanle. Now, she is a content writer, brand storyteller, and community builder with a growing audience of over 250,000 people across the platform. Now, she is the author of No One Wonders About This Part, a debut book that explores womanhood and the quiet struggles of navigating adulthood. Now, through her writing and coaching, Yetunde has built a strong online community where women feel seen, validated, and empowered. Welcome to Wake Up Nigeria.
Thank you for having me.
How are you doing today?
I'm fine.
You look really good. I love the fit. The red is popping. The gold, the nails, everything is all coming together.
Yeah, I did not want to do too much.
Are you serious? I did not too much like this. I love it too.
Thank you.
Okay, so for those of you that don't know, Yetunde was actually my coach. So she actually taught me content writing, and of course, she definitely took my content writing from here to here. So now tell me, how has it been for you as a content writer in the Nigerian space?
Honestly, it has been very great, and I'm very glad I'm able to get to this stage, because before, I remember when I started and I tell people I'm a content writer, I'll be like, oh, writing, what do you still want to do? Like, to them, they don't take it as something serious. I've been able to build this brand. Look at, I'm here, so I'm really glad. And also in this age where what people consume the most is video, people consume skits, people consume a lot of video content creators, but not a lot of writers. So I found a way to make my writing stand out. And people don't read like before. So I'm like, okay, let me find a way to start writing and put it out on social media, give people an avenue to read. I know you don't always read your book every time. And if I find a way to bring in their real life struggles, what they've been feeling, but they've not been able to put into words, if I find a way to always write it and post it, and it's working, and it worked.
Definitely is working, because the truth is, when I come across, I registered for that course like this. I literally just saw one post, and let me blow your mind. She was not even talking about the course in the post, right? She was talking about something totally different. But by the time I read, I was done reading. I'm like, no, this girl can actually write. And if I can do this, I think this is a superpower. Now, you did mention the fact that a lot of people consume a lot of images now and video content. However, you've actually done that thing to make your writing stand out. Now, I think what even blows my mind the most is the fact that you've literally worked with some of the biggest brands there just by writing. So how do you actually get those kind of gigs through writing?
Okay, so one thing I always emphasize is consistency. The way you said it, you've seen my work. These brands too are also on social media. And when I write and they go to the comment section and they see people saying, oh, I can relate to it, this thing speaks to me, and they see the numbers. I've had posts that have over 400,000 likes. So they come to me, Yetunde, we want you to write something and insert our brand, help us. And I find a way around it. I find a way to, okay, you sell this thing, okay, let me find a way to for example, a brand came to me, maybe a finance brand, then I know that I'm going to talk about women struggle with finance. A lot of women, they don't think they have to do too much with finance, but then I come in, I write, I tell you that you actually have to be very serious, then I insert the brand, and it converts, and it does so well. So that's the thing. People are waiting to read. People are waiting for people to tell them something. In everyday life, we just have mundane conversations, nothing very serious, but that is where I come in. This is real life. This is what you need to know. And
and it's for me, it's how you link the real life experiences now with literally the brand, how you make it so real. I think that's something I'm really, really big on. The ability to literally say, you know what, see this table now, you need this table. Tell me why you need this table. And then at the end, I'm like, you know what, after I read your post on this table, that's all I can think about. I think it's really brilliant. Let's talk about your community now. Over 250,000 people. Now, how long have you literally been building this community for? And what would you say is the core foundation for that particular community?
Okay, so it is one thing to have followers, and it is one thing to have a community, and that is one thing I'm very proud of. I've been able to build a space where people relate to things, where people share their and everything. So I started in 2022. I just started small, and before you know, people enter my DM, oh, Yetunde, this thing speaks to me, these people, I can relate to this. And along the way, I found my niche. Before, when I started, I was just writing about everything. Then I said, okay, I feel like it is very easy for me to like speak to women because, of course, I'm also a woman. Then along the line, I also picked another niche, that is firstborn daughters, because because I'm one too, and you know, I just comment sections, people, a lot of things that we really don't like put words to. I wrote one content the other day about a case where your mother don't just like you, and it's when I wanted to write it, I'm like,
is this not sharing too much?
No, it's not as in, exactly. Like, imagine just telling your friend that, oh, do you know that my mommy doesn't like me? Like, it just sounds so absurd. But when I wrote it, currently the content has like over 60,000 likes and shares. Wow. So imagine, to you it is, but to them, I'm very sure that is not something they go about telling people. But because it resonates deep with them. Right. So because of that, it builds community. They said, this girl is like me. She understands what I'm going through. She understands what I'm saying. So yes.
For me, I think it's the vulnerability of it all, right? The ability to actually put out content like that, knowing that, you know what, this might actually be very deep. And in a way, would you say writing for you is therapeutic?
It is, for me and for other people too. So I lost my dad a few months ago, and one thing that has really helped me is writing. And the funny thing, I've not been able to write about grief to put it out there, but I've been able to write it for myself. And another thing that has also helped me is other people writing about grief. So yeah, it is very, very therapeutic. And I'm always quick. If I take my phone, my notes, everything I'm writing.
Everything at that point. So, amazing. So that's actually something we're going to come to now. I mean, how you manage to keep that consistent vibe going and all of that. So, I mean, writing for you is therapeutic. It's a money spinner. I mean, what else do you need? You have therapy and money coming through the same platform. Do you understand? So it's amazing. So how do you keep that consistency? Like, how do you make sure that you know what? Is it like, do you plan ahead of time, or do you have stories already written down, and then when the brand comes, you're like, oh, okay, I mean, I think this can go, and then you go and fish it out, or does it just come to you constantly and regularly? Okay,
so when I just started, I was very intentional about it. I had something called content calendar, you know. So like every month I plan ahead, but the thing about doing something for so long is you get used to it and you get better. So it just comes to me now. Like when I tell people, they don't believe it, but if a brand comes tomorrow and say, write about something, it's just something I can stay up for like 2 hours, 3 hours, and I know I'm going to find an angle.
Don't matter the brand. Nothing.
Yes, exactly. It's just that you have to be consistent to get to that stage. You have to do it to be very good at it. So yes.
Okay, now I want to talk about something I think is also very important now. You spoke about the fact that people consume a lot of video content, right? But then again, people are struggling to fit in that space. Irrespective of that, I mean, now there are a lot of skates, a lot of reels going out there. They're struggling. They're like, okay, you know what, this is what is selling. I need to push myself in there, even if that is not what they should be doing. So now, how can you stay comfortable in a field that is not so, I mean, now it's getting popular, but I mean, when you started, it wasn't so popular. How did you manage to stay comfortable in that field, not knowing, I mean, what tomorrow, not knowing like to bring you right here at this point? How did you stay comfortable and be like, you know what, I trust what I'm doing. I feel this in my guts. I'm just going to go ahead. How did you do that?
Okay, so you said like you feel it in your guts. Like I felt it. I knew that in the long run, this is something that is going to like do so well. And I've seen people write like, but it was not very popular with Nigerian creators. But when I started, I knew abroad creators who were writing. But the only difference is the thing that brought a spin to me is that I started putting a face. That is why you could like, I could come on this show. What people do know is they just write and post. So if I feel like if I had stuck in that lane of just writing, not putting a face to the brand, it would have not, a lot of opportunity would have not come my way. But me putting my face out there, me putting, okay, this is what I'm writing. Hi, this is the writer too. So that is what helped me. So putting myself out there.
A very beautiful face, as you can see, was put to that brand, and we're here today. So very quickly, for those people that actually want to start writing, just give us a few tips on how you can literally start your writing journey today.
Okay, so I studied linguistics and communication studies, and so I have a background when it comes to language and writing. And one thing, I remember one time we were there, like back in school, my lecturer, it was very particular about something called notes for news. Notes for news. You have to be very conscious of everything going around you. The reason why I could write about a lot of things, about friendship, if me and my friend are having conversations, they used to make jokes that, I beg, don't go and write about this. So
I get that.
I'm like, no, even if I'm going on the bus, like I just pay attention to what around me. When I'm on social media, if I go to comment sections, when a lot of people are there for gossips, I'm there to see if I can pick something to write about.
Wow.
So that nose for news is very important. You need to have it. Things around you, pay attention. You are in school, you can say, okay, my niche should be about like students, help people. Even if finance, you're a banker, you say, okay, I want to write. Just, okay, a lot of people don't know that they can invest. A lot of people don't know that they can, and just start writing about it.
Writing. So it's not so just start.
Yes.
I think that's actually what you always tell us in class.
Yes.
Just start. And just in case you didn't know, Yetunde literally trains people on how to write content for social media. Follow her on social media and definitely follow her and just know everything about this amazing woman right here doing a really, really great job right about now. I know she has a book. We haven't spoken about it yet. We'll actually mention that in the kitchen. We have breakfast ready and we'd like for you to come and try breakfast out with us.
Okay, thank you.
Let's go.